High school baseball and softball with Big Z Sports and WJER Radio in partnership with Claxon Communications is brought to you by Dover Break, your local Wendy's restaurants, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kemp Insurance, the ECO Educational Service Center, T-County Boxing Academy, and Dumont's. Special thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, your local McDonald's restaurants, and to Subway, sponsor of the WJER Subway Player of the Game. Now let's go live to the field for all of today's play-by-play action. Here are your announcers.
Thank you for listening to WJER and Big Z Sports coverage of high school tournament softball. Today we are at Alliance for this regional semifinal game, the Sweet 16 in Division III. It's the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, and they are taking on the Akron Hoban Knights. Matchup of the team, Dover's at, 22 wins, 23 wins? Just 3 losses on the season. Hoban comes in at 19-8. Both coaches talked to him before the game. They said that they don't think the weather's going to be a factor, but the weather is an issue at least. Bill Hammerstrom, Ricky Metcalf here for WJER and Big Z Sports. If you're making the walk from your car to the front door, you might say it's not so bad outside, but if you're standing outside for 7 innings of softball, you're going to get wet in this mist, Ricky.
Yeah, it's just a mist. It's more just of an annoyance than anything else, but I feel like the girls are kind of used to it after this season.
And it's not rain coming from the sky. We are under a tent, and my glasses are all wet.
I can't see.
There shouldn't be water on us, but everything is wet in front of us because it's a mist. We're in a cloud.
Yeah.
So we'll put up with that here. They'll put up with it much better on the field. We're expecting a really good game out of the Crimson Tornadoes. For the second straight year, they are in the regionals semifinal game. Ricky, last year we saw some games. I remember some of the scores, like 11-1, I think, to open it, 14-0, 9-2, 8-1. Not this season.
No, not so far. And really just the postseason. They've put up some big numbers during the regular season, but so far this postseason it has been some tight games.
3 one-run games. The first one, they didn't win until the 7th inning. Second game went 12 innings, 4-3, the final there. And the last one
crazy.
Over Sheridan in the district championship game, 1-0. Didn't get a run until the 6th when it was the catcher.
Yes, Maddie Banham. And, it was 2 doubles back-to-back. Ariana Emmel hit a double. She was on second, and then Maddie hit her in with a great hit to left field.
So we'll hear from Coach Hannah Duff coming up shortly, and Coach Kevin Yun of Akron Hoban as they get ready for this game. Again, thanks again for listening to WJER and Big Z Sports. Got this video live stream. Tell all your friends. We're supposed to get a first pitch out here at 5 o'clock. There's some other games, including the Dover baseball game that's supposed to resume at 5 o'clock. So make sure you subscribe to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Keep up to date on all of our softball and baseball coverage. All right, when we come back, we'll hear from both coaches, starting with Hannah Duff of the Crimson Tornadoes, here on your Sports Voice of the Valley and Big Z Sports.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? and unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Bill Hammerstrom for Big Z Sports and WJER Sports with Dover softball coach Hannah Duff. Hannah, you have 3 dramatic games so far in this tournament. What have you learned about your team 3 one-run victories?
That they don't quit. The other team gets the momentum sometimes, and they come back and they steal the momentum right back.
Is there anything you think your team can do to make it less dramatic for you?
I would like to score a few more runs, more than just one more than the other team. But nope, I think they're killing it. They're doing a great job.
You've been using 2 pitchers in each game. Is that something that you're going to continue?
I'm going to continue it until it doesn't work.
Is that something that came up because of some injuries earlier, or is it just a strategy for this tournament?
Mainly because of some injuries earlier, but it's also something I wanted to be able to utilize last year. But with our defensive depth, I just needed Jenna more in the field. So I'm happy to be able to utilize it this year because I definitely think it's working for us.
What do you think of the weather? I don't think it's going to stop misting, but it's not really raining. Does that make a difference?
As long as it doesn't get harder than a mist, I'm good.
Do you know anything about Akron Hoban, the team you're playing today?
I don't know a whole lot. I know that they've played a couple teams that we've played, but I try not to focus too much on that stuff. Just play our game.
All right, Coach Hannah Duff, Dover Tornadoes. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
For WJER Sports and Big Z Sports, I'm Bill Hammerstrom.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Bill Hammerstrom for WJER and Big Z Sports with Akron Hoban coach Kevin Young. Congratulations for getting this far. What have you learned about your team so far? What has gotten you here to this point of the tournament?
Well, the kids are just playing well together right now and just having fun, and hopefully we can continue to do that today. So,
could you give me an idea maybe the strengths of your team coming into this one?
Well, leading up to this, we've been scoring a lot of runs, but today we're going to be facing some pretty tough pitching, some pitching that we probably haven't seen all year. So hopefully our bats can carry us and we play good defense.
Yeah, Dover's known for their 2 Division I pitchers. What can you do to make a dent in those two pitchers?
Well, we just hope to put the ball in play and move the ball around and see what happens. So.
We're on turf today. Does the weather matter at all? There's a mist that doesn't seem like it's going to stop.
No, we play, we practice. We have turf ourselves at Hoban, so we always practice outside in the rain. So,
all right, Coach Kevin Young, Akron Hoban. Thanks so much. Good luck, Coach.
All right, thank you.
For WJER and Big Z Sports, I'm Bill Hammerstrom.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
The Eat Fresh Refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
Bill Hammerstrom, Ricky Metcalf here for WJER and Big Z Sports. If it was sunny out, we'd be in the shadow of Glamorgan Castle behind us here in Alliance. Castle is right behind first base. We're getting ready for a Division III regional semifinal game between Dover and Akron-Hoban. Dover won they call it the Southeast District eventually. They were the champions there. Akron-Hoban got a win over Padua-Franciscan 3-2 on the 24th to advance. They also beat Ellet 12-5 in this tournament. Let's talk a little bit about that team. We don't know a whole lot about them. One thing that stood out to you is that they're young.
They're very young. They have one junior, one senior, and one freshman, and then they're basically all sophomores.
Looking at their schedule, not familiar with their opposition, but they've had games this year 24-0, 24-0, 22-0, 19-1. So they can score a lot of runs against the right pitchers.
Yes, and like they said, they haven't seen pitching quite like Kara and Jenna. I mean, their ERA is, especially combined, is just outstanding.
Jenna Molk heading to The Ohio State University. Carolyn committed to Ohio University. I think that can be a little bit intimidating to anybody on the other side.
Yes, absolutely.
We're going to take another break. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups and the first pitch for this game between Dover and Hoban on Big Z Sports.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Back here at Alliance for Dover Hoban regional semifinal game. Let's go to the starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Ricky Metcalf has the lineup.
All right, batting first is number 4, junior Jenna Molk. She'll be playing at shortstop. She's your home run leader on this team. Batting second is number 1, Olivia McHugh. She'll be at second baseman, your sophomore. She has 21 RBIs on the season. Number 3 is Allie Hupp. She is your right fielder, sophomore. She is actually third in hits with 32. Avery Contini is going to be batting fourth, number 15, third baseman, senior. And then the 5-hole is Charlie Reese, center field, senior. She's batting almost 500 this season. At first base, batting 6 is Susie Peltz. She's a senior. And the 7-8 is your number 24, Ariana Emmel. She is your DP player tonight. She's a freshman. And Maddie Bantam is in the 8th spot, your catcher, junior. And last will be Madeline Faulkner, your left field senior, number 5.
And then pitching for the Tornadoes today
is Carolyn, number 17, and she will be on the mound, and she is also a junior.
We'll probably see both pitchers again today.
Probably again, yeah. It kind of seems to be a theme this postseason.
We'll get your Hoban batting lineup when they come up to bat in the bottom of the first inning, but we will tell you that pitching for them is Olivia Havanis. She is a sophomore. They split pretty much even between two pitchers. The other one is Gracelyn Schultz. They're about even.
Yeah, it seemed pretty even.
Havana's ERA this year is 3.32. She's 9-4 on the season with a save. And first up is Jenna Molk for the Crimson Tornadoes. And at least later in games, in these tournament games, we don't see her get a whole lot of pitches to hit. We'll see what happens here in the leadoff spot.
Yeah, I would think they would start. I don't think you really want to leave with your leadoff runner on base.
She looks at strike number one. So 0-1 the count. Again, it is Olivia Havanas against Jenna Molk. Molk swings and misses for strike two. Again, we're not going to be too knowledgeable about balls and strike calls from our angle here.
No, yeah,
we can see the elevation, but not inside-outside.
No, we're pretty much at the first base, so we're not going to be helpful on that.
Jenna Molk checks her swing, gets it in play, but can't beat the throw. So one out for Dover.
She's so quick. Even at a check swing, she still almost made it.
Next up, Olivia McHugh. 318 on the season. 3 home runs. This Dover team has hit 34 home runs this year. That compares to Hoban, 12 home runs. They've scored a lot of runs, but not a long ball hitting team.
Yeah, not with the home run ball. And there's so many. I think there was 5 that have over 20 RBIs on this Tornadoes team. Any one of them can do it on any single day.
0-1 McHugh, the third baseman, sophomore. Still going to miss strike two.
I know, I wish I could tell. I can see the angle. I don't know if it's a rise ball. So far, it looks like the Tornadoes have been under every pitch that they're swinging on.
Strike three called. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of velocity, not like a fireball there.
No, yeah, she definitely doesn't have the speed of the Tornadoes, but, I mean, so far it looks like she's got pretty good placement.
Now Allie Hupp, the right fielder, number 16, a junior. Swings and misses again. Once again, underneath that pitch.
Everyone seems to be a little underneath. Maybe just haven't timed it up. And sometimes, too, with the first at-bat, it's just seeing the pitcher, see if you can get the bat on the ball.
Strike called again. So far, Olivia Havanas, the pitcher for Hoban, finding the plate, throwing strikes. 0-2.
Yeah, there has to be a lot of movement on this ball because there's definitely not the speed that we'll see when you...
That one was low, but still close. 1-2 the count, 2 outs.
They're like the Tornadoes of last year. They have a sophomore pitcher, sophomore catcher.
Swing and a miss underneath it once more. So we get 3 quick outs for Hoban, and they come up here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back with their starting lineup on Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Back here at Alliance for Dover-Hoban, 0-0, bottom of the first inning. Let's get you your starting lineup for the Akron-Hoban Knights. They will be facing Kara Lint of Dover. Batting first, number 7, Kaya Rankin. She leads the team in most offensive categories, batting .449 on the season. Batting second, number 3, Savannah Regan, the shortstop. 3 home runs leads the team. Batting third, number 6, Madison Shanigo, the left fielder, batting .452. That's where your sophomores start. Next up, number 27, sophomore Adeline Herstich, the third baseman, batting .337. Batting in the 5th spot, number 2, Ellie Weigand, the center fielder, a sophomore, batting .397. Batting in the 6th spot, number 29, Graceland Schultz, first baseman, also a pitcher, a sophomore, 395 on the season, 32 hits. In the 7th spot, number 14, Sophia Nielsen, the right fielder, sophomore, batting 410. Nevaeh Peters, the catcher, number 16, batting 8th, another sophomore, batting 280. And in the 9th spot, number 10, Olivia Havanis, the pitcher, batting 333, another sophomore. You hear those batting averages, nobody batting below 280, most of them well over 300.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty consistent all the way 1 through 9.
Now they're making some noise over there in the Hoban dugout. They were pretty quiet during
They were pretty quiet. They were real quiet during warm-ups, too.
A lot of chatter from the Tornadoes before the game. Well, we're right here by the first base coach. We hear
everything from them.
Yeah, Coach Morris telling everybody to have fun, play loose. They seem loose so far. Ball 1 from Carolyn. Oh, strike 1, excuse me. 0-1 the count. Again, this is Kaya Rankin, 449, 44 hits, leads the team. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 11 doubles also leads the team. 24 RBIs and 31 runs, all statistics that are tops for the Knights. 0-2 from Lint. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1. Like we said, these pitchers have had a tremendous postseason. If you think about 2 1-0 games and a 4-3 game.
Yeah, it's tough to score against the Tornadoes, so if you get someone on base, you got to be smart.
We saw a perfect game in their first matchup. Strike number 1. I believe last week was a 2-hitter, I think, from Lint and Molk as they combined.
Yeah, Jenna pitched a full game in between the innings that Carolyn pitched.
That's back against a 12-inning marathon against New Philadelphia.
Philly.
Strike 2, 1-2 the count.
Yeah, they've not been able to catch up to Carolyn yet.
They've been using both pitchers in these games. Coach Duff, if you heard the pregame interview, said it's something that she's wanted to do. Kind of was forced into it this year.
Yeah, they've had some injuries.
Strike 3 called. Yeah, they've had a couple injuries. And that's kind of led to them not wanting to extend one pitcher when they weren't ready, and it's kind of worked.
It's working, so yeah, they're going to go with it. And it's changed the infield a little bit. Olivia McHugh is used to third base. She's been playing second.
This is Madison Shinigo. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 452 average. That's tops in this starting lineup. Starts a string of 7 batters who are sophomores. That one's high, 1-1. Lint has struck out first 2 batters she's faced so far. And on the other side, Havanis retired all 3 Dover batters she faced in the top of the first. Pitches high again to the backstop. There is padding all the way around the backstop there, so if it gets by the catcher and it's low, it should ricochet back to him instead of hitting the chain link and dying at the fence.
Yeah, that can do. Sometimes, though, when it takes that bounce, you just don't always know where it's going to go.
Shinigo ready. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. No score, bottom of the first. Moving quickly so far. We've had mist here in Alliance.
Seems like it's picking up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Well, foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down for Hoban. We go to the second inning. No score on Big Z Sports.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 new Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and Grand Slam ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your new Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today, and be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
London, England, in the shadow, in the London fog, in the shadow of a castle in Alliance, as it's 0-0 as we head to the second inning. Avery Contini, Charlie Reese, Susie Peltz up for Dover, Bill Hammerstrom, Ricky Metcalf on Big Z Sports and WJER. The mist continues. That pitch is high. Ball 1.
And Contini, she's one of the several batters that have over 20 RBIs on this team. She's given them a pickup in a few games.
382 average on the season. 7 doubles is second on the team. Just 3 home runs, too. Olivia Havanis, the pitcher, pops it up. Catcher can't find it.
It's out of play.
Into the crowd. Watch out for the Claxon Communications camera over there in the bleachers. She might want to consider wearing a helmet out there if they continue doing that. No score, top of the second. 1-1.
Oh, another pop-up.
Pop-up to the third baseman.
Shortstop
calls her off. And it's out number 1. But Contini caught up to it, which is Dover couldn't really do in that first inning. Charlie Reese now. 451 average. 41 hits, leads the team.
Yeah, she started off really hot. Came back, I feel like the last couple games she's kind of getting back to normal.
Looks at ball 1 from Havanis, who so far has retired all 4 batters she's faced, 2 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1 the count. On the season, Havanis has struck out 78 batters, which is pretty good. But when you're spoiled by Linton Mulk with 130-plus strikeouts. Pitch is high, 2-1.
Yeah, and when both your pitchers can do that.
You're spoiled.
You get really spoiled.
Reese has hit 9 home runs this season.
Second on the team.
Swing and a miss. Still looks like they're under it.
Yeah, and actually Charlie's had a couple games where she's had 2 in the same game. I know, I kind of wish I could see from the back to see what those pitches look like, because it does seem like all the tornadoes are underneath it.
Reese works the count full. It's 3-2. Havanis delivers. There's a hit from Reese into left field, and she gets a single. So first base runner of the game is for the Crimson Tornadoes. It's Charlie Reese with a 1-out single. That brings up Susie Peltz.
And Peltz has 20, another one of those with over 20 RBIs. She has 20 for the team. And she bats really well with base runners. She is your lefty in the lineup.
Ball 1-0. Reese does have 11 stolen bases on the season. Swing and a miss. Reese is going to steal second. She is in. Safe. They thought maybe she had lifted her hand off the bag there.
Tell. She slid through it a little bit, but I think she kept her leg on it also. So now they have a one in scoring position.
Peltz with 20 RBIs on the season, looking for 21. Havanis with the pitch. Strike 2, 1-2. Charlie Reese on second base after a single, the first hit of the game, first base runner of the game. Strike 3 called. She's doing very well changing her elevations because she gets those low pitch called strike, and a lot of her pitches are high prior to that. So 2 outs.
I think if you're the Tornadoes, you definitely need to look for that low pitch after you have 2 strikes on you.
That's the freshman, Ariana Immel. Scored the winning run last time, doubled in the previous game, 1-0 win over Sheridan. That pitch is high.
I'm sure the Tornadoes would love to get on board in the first inning, or the second inning. They have not been able to score early lately. She lays off both.
Another high one. 2-0 the count, 2 outs. Charlie Reese on second base. Immel ready. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2-1.
That was a good pitch, though. That would have been a strike. It was a good swing. Immel doesn't swing much out of the strike zone.
She smiles that one up.
Yes. She knew it was a strike.
2-1 the count. There's a high fly ball. Right center field to the fence, and it is caught on the warning track for out number 3. She gave it a ride, but it didn't leave the field.
Feet from going over the fence. That was a great catch by the center fielder.
So it is a deep out, but it is still 0-0 as you head into the bottom of the second on Big Z Sports.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
We're back here in Alliance. 0-0, bottom of the second inning. Dover and Hoban tied up in this Division III regional semifinal. We want to thank all of our sponsors today, including McDonald's. Whether you're looking for a quick bite to eat or a new career, our local McDonald's wants to meet you. Download the app for big savings or stop in and fill out an application. Bill Hammerstone, Ricky Metcalf here for WJER and Big Z Sports. And again, we're in the bottom of the second inning. Carolyn struck out the side in the first. Now she's facing Adeline Herstich, the third baseman, a sophomore batting .377. Strike 1.
Wasn't sure what he was going to call. He was a little slow to make the hand gesture for the strike.
Herstich, 23 RBIs on the season. That's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Kind of like Dover's lineup. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people with more than 20 RBIs. 0-2 pitch.
Hold on that one.
A little high, but probably right where she wanted it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Trying to get her to chase a little bit for a third strike.
1-2 the count. Nobody out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 4 batters, 4 strikeouts for Kara Lint. So far, just the Charlie Reese single, the only hit in this ball game. This is Ellie Wigand, the center fielder, another sophomore, 397 batting average. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Again, this Hoban team has scored a lot of runs this year. I think they averaged just under 10 a game. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, that was great placement by Carolyn.
It doesn't take her long to get in a zone in these games. And then it's just strike after strike.
Yeah, and she's not one who takes too long there at the mound. She pitches pretty quickly.
A little high, a little outside. 1-2 the count.
She held up on that one. It was a little high.
2-2.
And with Lynn also, she doesn't usually pitch a lot of pitches per batter. She's very well placing the ball, getting a lot of swings.
That one was a little lower.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of full counts for her.
Still a ball. It is a full count now, though. 3-2. This is Ellie Wigand, a sophomore. One of 7 sophomores in the lineup for the Knights. She takes a timeout. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 against 5 batters so far for Kara Lint. Next up, Gracelyn Schultz. Again, one of the pitchers for this team. Team ERA of 2.743. She's playing first base today.
Yeah, both Hoban's pitchers are sophomores, just like the Tornadoes were last year.
Ball 1. Want to know the count. Swing and a miss. They're having a difficult time making contact against Carolyn.
She's been doing a good job of not everything's all in the same place. She's moving the ball well.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Like so far, all 3 of those pitches were in very different locations.
1-2 your count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. There's no score. Only 1 hit in the game. None for Hoban, though. 5 batters have struck out. Schultz lays off that one. It's a little high. Count even at 2-2. Again, in this tournament, we've seen Dover go with 2 pitchers. There's strike 3. So 6 batters, 6 strikeouts. We head to the 3rd inning. No score at Alliance on Big Z Sports.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Bill Hammerstrom, Ricky Metcalf here in Alliance for this Division III regional semifinal game. I want to thank all of our sponsors, including, Sammy Sue's is joining us for this one. Sammy Sue's Barbecue, conveniently located on Front Street in Dover. Little breeze coming in now from left field, kind of blowing this mist
right
into our
us.
faces. We don't have the best eyesight over here, so our glasses are getting a little blurry.
So strike one for Maddie Banham.
Again, Olivia Havanis, the pitcher for Hoban. Done a good job today. Maddie Banham fouls it off. Havanis is 9-4 on the season. ERA of 3.32 coming in.
She did have the winning hit in the last game against Sheridan.
Ball's in the dirt for ball one. 1-2.
She's been making great contact. The last couple games that we've done, she has fouled off many pitches and just having some great at-bats.
Vanis delivers.
She got her that time.
Got a piece of it, but strike three. So now it's Madeline Faulkner, the senior left fielder, extending her senior year with every game.
You know, she's thinking she just wants to get on base here. We'll have the leadoff batter and Jenna Molt coming up after her.
Faulkner staying warm as she's got the long sleeves on out there. Ball one. Member of the orchestra. After the New Philadelphia game, 12-inning game, I believe it was after that game, there was
I think it was that game. The concert at the high school.
Mm-hmm. Might have been the one before that.
I know. I'm trying to remember.
Not sure. But she went in her uniform, got there just before concert at 7, so it had to be the one before because it was early. It started at 7. Performed in her uniform at Dover High School. Strike two, 1-2 the count.
Trying to get everything in for her senior year. Don't want to miss a thing.
And I noticed in the audience sitting by herself in her uniform was Carol Lint. After pitching in that game, went to support her teammate. Strike three. Another pitching battle here in the postseason for Dover as Havanis now has 5 strikeouts of her own. Top of the order, Jenna Molk. She grounded out her first time up on a check swing. But she's always looking to the fences. And she was there. Big swing for strike one.
Big swing. I know, I was looking. Jenna has been walked 34 times compared to the next person on the team has walked 8. I'm not sure how many of those are intentional walks, but we have seen quite a few this postseason.
It doesn't look like Havanis is pitching around her, though. She's challenging her.
Yeah, she's doing a great job these first 2 at-bats with her.
1-1 the count.
She's moving the ball around. I mean, you're not going to see anything straight down the middle, but she's trying to hit spots.
Pops it up, foul. Nice field here at Alliance. Everything is turf. outfield and
infield. You don't see a
infield.
lot of turf outfields, but it's nice.
So that's why they're able to play here today and why they're able to play baseball in Dover after getting rained out at Tri-Valley yesterday. Open a window and watch that game, too.
Yeah, as of right now, the Tornadoes are leading 3-1 against Tri-Valley for the baseball.
Genemoke fouls it back again. So 1-2 the count. 2 outs here in the third inning. A couple strikeouts for the Hoban pitcher, Havanis. It doesn't look like a very deep field, really.
No, I mean, honestly, it looks kind of small.
That left field
I don't know if it's our angle, but
it's very attainable for Molk.
Well, I think any field is obtainable for Molk, but yes, this one seems more so.
Havanis bounces it in there. Ball 2, 2-2, 2 outs.
I know. I wish they would put the distance like baseball does. I don't know what that would be.
But it looks like she could hit it in the trees over there.
Yes, absolutely.
Left field. 2-2 to Molk. Fouls it back again. So she's got the speed figured out.
She's pitching right at her, yeah. It's fouled off 3 or 4 now.
Fouling it off in the direction of the castle behind us. The Glam-Morgan Castle. Two and two, 2 outs, third inning. That pitch was high, so full count. 3-2 the count. Havanis has 5 strikeouts in the game. And like you said, Molk leading the team in walks by a lot. I tried to rhyme Molk with walk there.
It's so hard. I mean, that's what's so great about Jenna is that, I mean, you don't want to necessarily let her hit, but when you put her on, she's got a lot of speed too. And that follows with Olivia McHugh. I mean, she can move her around.
So Molk gets the call, and she is on first base with a walk.
And we know no one can do it better than Olivia McHugh to move Jenna around these bases.
Comes up with 2 outs here, though. She can swing the bat as well.
Yeah, she's asked to do a lot on this team. She'll do a lot of sacrifice. She'll bunt, fly ball. Like I said, she's played third mostly, playing second here in the postseason due to some injuries.
Her 12 doubles leads the team. .318 average. Molk is trying to steal. And
ooh, I think they got her.
Nice throw there from the catcher.
Wow, great throw.
And we go to the bottom of the third, 0-0 on Big Z Sports.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Bill Amerson, Ricky Metcalf back here for Big Z Sports and WJER Sports. It's 0-0, Dover and Akron Hoban in this Division III regional semifinal matchup. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Ron's Heating and Cooling and H&M Collision, joining us today. The top of the third ended with Jenna Molk getting thrown out by Nevaeh Peters, the catcher, sophomore for the Knights. One thing that we talked about is that Dover has all these dramatic games in the postseason. base running has not been their friend. Gotten doubled up a couple times, sometimes bad bounces, sometimes just outstanding plays, as we just saw from the catcher Peters.
Yeah, that was
Hoban.
a great throw. I mean, she just put it on the money.
She's up second here in the third inning. Sophia Nielsen, the right fielder, batting .410, the sophomore, in the seventh spot. She swings and misses. 6 strikeouts against 6 batters so far for Carol Int. We said there's a mist today, but it doesn't seem to be having any effect on her grip on the ball.
No, Lynn's been pitching great.
Strike 2.
Yeah, this is nothing new to her to see 6 batters and strike out 6.
0-2 the count.
Oh, check swing, got her.
Strike 3, strikeout number 7. So she takes the lead in this game over Jenna Molk in the strikeouts for the season. But you were saying coming into this, they were tied.
They had, from what I saw, they were both about 158 strikeouts. Jenna just over a 1.0 ERA, and Kara at a .545. I mean, that's just 2 amazing ERAs.
Strike called. This is Nevaeh Peters, batting .280. The catcher. As a team, their batting average is .386. That one's a ball. 1-1.
Must have just been a little low.
Strike 2.
That one was not low.
But they just have a hard time.
Just have a hard time finding it.
She moves it around a lot.
Yeah, it's been the same thing for Kara and for Jenna. I mean, they're both just such different pitchers, but they get the same result.
Strike 3. Sometimes you see a swing like that, and it didn't look like she had a clue where that ball was. Strikeout number 8 for Kara Lint.
We got the sophomore pitcher up to bat for Hoban.
Olivia Havanis, 333. Strike called as she showed bunt.
Yeah, I think at some point for Hoban, you just need to try something different. Maybe just get the bat on the ball. They really haven't even fouled off very many pitches yet.
Owen won the count. 0-2. You know, one thing you saw Maddie Bantam, once the ball hit the dirt, she got a new ball. The ball is not hitting the dirt a whole lot when Carolyn's pitching.
No. I mean, she really doesn't throw a lot of wild pitches.
And nobody's putting it in play or even in foul territory.
No, we haven't seen really anything so far. Ooh, that must have been high.
Bantam tried to frame it there for the umpire, but he didn't buy it.
Pretty good from my angle.
1-2 your count.
I know we don't have the best angle, so we can't really do any judging over here.
Maddie doing it again, just holding it there for a second.
Yeah, she does a great job of framing the ball.
2-2 the count. And strikeout number 9 in 3 innings for Carol Lint. Still scoreless as we head to the 4th inning here in Alliance on Big Z Sports.
The Eat Fresh refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, foot-long, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
No score here in Alliance as Dover and Hoban match up in this regional semifinal in Division 3. We head to the fourth inning, both pitchers pitching well. Carolyn especially, 9 batters she's faced, 9 strikeouts. And that's really incredible. It's hard to watch her every
really
time and
is,
see her
yeah.
do it every time, but it's amazing to do that in the first 3 innings of a game. On the other side, Olivia Havanis is doing an excellent job against Dover. She has 5 strikeouts. Last inning ended on a caught stealing. So back into the batter's box is Olivia McHugh.
Yeah, she's only had 2 hits for the Tornadoes. Actually, just
Hitting
the
a walk.
one, yeah.
Strike 1. Again, if you're just walking from your car to the door, it doesn't feel like it's raining a whole lot. But if you sit out here or stand out here for a while, everything gets wet.
It's just floating around you.
Doesn't seem to affect the pitchers much, though. It's 1-1. McHugh struck out in the first inning. And there's a ball. And again, good control out there by Havanis.
Yeah, she's not, when she does miss, it is not by much. Both pitchers are hitting their spots.
2-1. McHugh hits a high
McHugh,
fly ball to
that
left
might be
field.
gone. That's gone.
That's going to be out of here. Home run, McHugh. And Dover takes a 1-0 lead. Like we said, that left field fence looked in a little bit. That was almost a no-doubter.
No, that flew off the bat.
So McHugh, with her 4th home run of the season, gives her team a 1-0 lead. And I'm sure Hannah Duff is happy to see that, as hitting has been come and go this postseason for Dover. And again, like you said, Olivia McHugh does a lot of sacrificing out of that second spot.
She does, but she's got power.
Now it's Allie Hupp. Strength of the lineup here for Dover with the 1-0 lead. Ball 1. Last year during the postseason, Hupp hit a couple of home runs.
Yeah, Allie is really good of just, staying on the ball, putting it in play, making things happen.
Ball 2. When we saw her against New Philadelphia, she had all 4 of the team's hits and all 4 of their RBIs. Just 1 home run on the season for her this year. Fouls it back. Batting average at .364 coming into today. The junior right fielder struck out in the first inning. Fouls it back again to even the count. 2-2. 1-0 your score here. So far.
She's just a little late on the pitch on these pitches. I mean, if Allie swings just a second sooner, that ball's going in play.
It seemed like McHugh figured it out, the last batter. Fouls it off again to stay alive. No outs, top of the 4th. Dover is the visiting team here, despite having the better record and being the number 1 seed out of their district. Hoban came out of that massive Northeast district.
Yeah, so many more teams.
They were an 8 seed, but there's about, 70, 60 teams in that.
Yeah. It's weird how it's just so different. How one district can be so small.
Strike 3. So 6 strikeouts for Olivia Havanis, the pitcher for Hoban. Now it's Avery Contini. 382 batter, has 3 home runs. Looks at strike 1.
We saw hers when we did the Strasburg game, one of her home runs.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Just 2 hits for Dover, so Havanis has been doing a good job. Just that one of those hits flew over the left field fence.
Not much you can do about that.
There's another hit.
She dug that one out.
She finds the gap in left center. She's going to go for 2. And she is safe at second base with a stand-up double. So 1-out double, the 3rd hit of the game for the Tornadoes, and Contini is on second base. And Charlie Reese, who has the other hit in the game for Dover, is at the plate. So Dover is caught up with Havanis in this inning, a home run and a double, just 1 out. Reese singled on a well-hit ball.
Yeah, line drive to left field.
We've seen in this postseason that base runners are rare, but not sure that they'd take the bat out of Reese's hands in this situation for a sacrifice. Strike 1. She's batting .451 coming into this game. Second on the team with 9 home runs.
Yeah, anything close to a 500 batting average is pretty impressive.
Strike 2. Another thing I've noticed watching her is she swings early and can sometimes get behind in the counts, but she fights it off.
She does. Oh, got her looking.
Not this time, though. Caught looking. Strike 3. 2 outs now. Contini's on second base after a stand-up double. Seven strikeouts for Havanis. And the lefty Susie Peltz, the first baseman for Dover. She pops it up, but it's going to go out of play. The senior Peltz batting .345. Another one with 20 RBIs. That one's in the dirt.
It was a good stop by Peters.
Peters has already thrown out a runner. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Havanis ready. Pitch is high, 2-1. Dover leads 1-0 on the home run by Olivia McHugh. I'm sure they'd like to add more.
Yes, Duff said in the before the game that she would like to be able to score some more runs.
Peters keeps the ball in front of her. It fell out of her glove there, but she recovered.
Peltz way up in the count.
3-1. It's Contini on second base. And she takes ball 4. So runners on first and second for the freshman Ariana Immel.
And we saw what she could do at the first at-bat. She hit it to the fence.
Like we said, that fence seems a little shallow in this ballpark in Alliance. She's got runners on first and second. First pitch high, ball one. Immel batting .286 coming into this game. Her first hit of the season was a home run. She's got two. There's a pop-up. We'll see if it gets...
That'll be out of play.
Out of play.
Oh, stayed in the fence up here.
Umpire doesn't want it to get away.
Yeah, it stayed in. Oh, no. Looks like it did roll down.
So 1-1 is your count to Ariana Immel. She's got Avery Contini on second base and Susie Peltz at first. A couple of seniors out there hoping the freshmen can bring them home.
There's 2 outs in the inning.
Pitch is high, 2-1. Again, we mentioned in their last game a 1-0 victory. Immel had a double and scored the winning run. Maddie Bantam batting next drove her home. 2-1 count. 3-1 the count. So Hovannes has 7 strikeouts in this game. Got ahead of a lot of hitters early on, but has gotten behind here on 2 batters in a row.
Last couple.
3-1 to Ariana Immel. She walks her second straight batter, and that brings up Maddie Bantam, the catcher. So bases are loaded. Hovannes gets some encouragement out there from her other pitcher. Graceland Schultz playing first base over here.
Yeah, she had a strikeout, but has walked the last 2 batters. Definitely got away with one there.
So she checked her swing, but we're going to get a challenge here from the coach.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm
not sure if he was looking.
Umpire out here at second base said she didn't go around. He's not at first base where you would expect that call to come from.
Yeah, it was just with bases loaded. It's kind of a different formation out there for the umpires.
So Coach Young is going to come out here and talk to the field umpire. The count would be 1-0. A little bit more of a discussion here.
See if the home umpire overrides this, or I can't really tell what the.
Looks like
they have changed it. They've left it as a ball.
So 1-0 the count now to Maddie Bantam. Checked her swing. No replays here. You can watch the replay on Big Z Sports or at WJER.com.
You'll probably like that call for your tornado.
There's a fly ball down the right field line, but it's foul.
Oh, that might have cleared the fence if it stayed fair. It was close.
Dover leads 1-0 on the home run this inning by Olivia McHugh. They have the bases loaded with 2 outs after a couple of walks and a double from Avery Contini. Another foul ball.
She's seeing the ball.
So 1-2 the count.
Let's see if Bantam can put it in play.
So Hovannes up in the count 1-2. She does have 7 strikeouts in 3 2/3 innings so far as we are in the top of the 4th. Bantam swings and misses, strikeout number 8, and the bases remain loaded. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Dover now leads 1-0 on Big Z Sports.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
Back here in Alliance for this Division III regional semifinal game between Dover and Akron-Hoban. Dover leads 1-0 in the middle of the fourth inning. Kara Lint is still pitching for the Crimson Tornadoes. We do expect to see Jenna Molk at some time. I know Kara Lint has struck out 9 batters, and for statistical purposes, maybe fans of Kara Lint would like to see her in, but it's not about stats for this team. She had a perfect game going, and Jenna Molk came in.
Especially not in the postseason. It's just all about winning at this point.
She's faced 9 batters. She has 9 strikeouts.
Yeah, finally. Hoban is back at the top of their batting order.
Kaya Rankin, again, batting .449, leads the team with 44 hits. Looks at strike one. 0-1 your count. Rankin, the first strikeout victim of Kara Lint.
One of many so far today. One of many on this season also.
Looks at strike 2. Would be up to, she's looking for strikeout number 10 in this game. Up 0-2 in the count. Fouls it back to stay alive.
It's one of the first few foul balls we've seen.
Yeah, not much contact from Hoban against Lint today. Oh, 0-2 the count. Rankin takes a timeout.
Just wants to think about it for a second.
We've said many times, Kara doesn't seem to care.
No, like she's just already pitching.
Ball's low. Just doesn't seem to get phased out there. Same expression throughout.
Not very often.
Pitch was a little high. 2-2 the count. Rankin does have fouls it back again. She does have 1 home run on the season. Not really a home run hitting team here for Hoban. I think I said earlier 12 home runs. I was looking at the triple column. There's actually only 7 home runs on the season for him.
It looks like most of their hits have just been singles, doubles, just putting the ball in play.
Her 44 hits leads the team, her 11 doubles. Lint delivers. Got a little piece of it.
Just enough to get it out of the reach of Bantam.
Bantam looking for a dry ball after that one hit the ground. Again, not raining here.
Yeah, and the turf is nice. I mean, it does keep it, but you're still going to get wet if the ball touches it. Yeah, it's just a constant miss. It's not really coming down at all.
You almost don't notice it until you're soaking wet. And now it's a full count.
All right, she's worked it back to a full count.
Lint has faced 9 batters and struck out them all. Full count here. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 10. And I believe that would be, 168 on the season?
Yeah, it's got to be close. I mean, at least at bat, saw a couple foul balls.
Mm-hmm. Rankin made Lint work more than any other batter so far. Still a strikeout, though. 10 strikeouts, 10 outs. This is Savannah Regan. She's going to bunt it foul. Looking for anything they can do to get on base. That moves Susie Peltz up a little bit here at first base. 0-1 to Regan.
Oh, that one got by McBanum.
So 1-1. Again, just 2 batters in here in the 4th inning, but Lint is working a little bit more here than she has so far.
Yeah, she's only had 2 batters at full counts. And they haven't really fouled off very many to get her pitch count up.
Strike 2, 1-2. You can see her out there drying the ball off as everything kind of is getting wet out there, but not enough to affect the game so far.
Yeah, I'd rather it be this than,
There's a foul ball to us.
Oh, literally. The ball's right beside me, but it's in another fenced area. I can't get to it. I'll probably have to get somebody from the dugout's going to have to get that one.
They have bullpens on either side here for the pitchers to warm up in.
Yeah, it's a really nice field.
That pitch was high. 2-2 the count. Yeah, turf on the bullpens, too. There's a little bit of grass between where the dugout is on the other side and their bullpen. Strike out number 11 for Kara Lint. $11 batters, 11 strikeouts. And again, we still expect to see Jenna Molk pitch at some time in this game, as they've been going with 2 pitchers in these tournament games. Madison Shinigo up now, the left fielder, batting .452 coming in.
Yeah, one of the many sophomores in this lineup.
Strike 1. She struck out her first at bat. I don't know why I'm saying that, because everybody has struck out their first at bat. Strike 2.
Good swing.
2 strikes, 2 outs. 1-0, Dover leads. That one's high. Just 3 hits in the game for Dover, none for Hoban. Not even a ball in play. 11 strikeouts by Kara Lint. Thing is, it's just 1-0.
I know, we talk about all these things that the Tornadoes have done well, but it's still, like you said, it's still just a 1-0 game as she gets another one.
Strikeout number 12 by Kara Lint. We head to the 5th inning. Dover leads 1-0 here on Big Z Sports.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
We're back here in Alliance. It's 1-0 Dover on the Olivia McHugh home run in the 4th inning. We head to the 5th inning. Dover, the visiting team, is up. Number 9 batter, Madeline Faulkner. Bill Hammerstrom, Ricky Metcalf here on WJER and Big Z Sports.
It has picked up a little bit. The rain is coming down a little harder now. It's actually raining.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah, it's more of coming straight down. This is Madeline Faulkner, takes a ball.
It's her second at-bat and her first at-bat in the 3rd inning. She struck out.
And like we've seen of late, just one run can make all the difference in these games lately.
Yeah, you love what Carolyn's doing, striking out every batter she's faced. But again, when it's only
1-0, yeah, it only takes one swing of the bat. The Tornadoes would definitely like to see some more base runners.
Anything can turn the game. A bunt, an error, just get a base runner on.
Especially with the rain coming down.
2-1 the count. I have not seen a radar in a while, but I hope that it doesn't pick up too much here.
I looked on my way here, but obviously that has changed a little bit because it really didn't look like it was going to be anything other than she
popped it up to us
foul
again.
Ball, a little behind us.
Back in the bullpen over here, 2-2 the count. Coach Morris is going to chase that one down. It says the forecast on my phone says rainy conditions expected around 9.
She pops it up. Looks like who's going to call it? Shortstop calls it. Gets it a little in front of the second baseman.
So out number 1 is a pop-up by Madeline Faulkner.
All right, now we'll see Jenna for the 3rd time.
Moak has walked and grounded out.
She grounded out on a check swing to shortstop. It was a full count. It was a good at-bat last time, but she won that battle and walked.
Olivia Havanis is the pitcher. She has struck out 7 for Hoban. Really pitching well. Held Dover to 3 hits.
Yeah, right now just one swing of the bat has changed this game.
That was Olivia McHugh in the 4th. She's up next after Molk. 1-0 the count. She turned on that one. She did hit it into the trees, but it's way out of play.
Yeah, way foul. She really swung early on that pitch.
One and one your count. Pitch a little low there.
Must have been low.
2-1 the count. 12 home runs on the season for Jenna Molk. And when you see her swing, you can understand why.
Oh, she's just so strong. Her swing is textbook.
3-1 the count.
And you can say it every at bat. I mean, it's not a terrible thing to walk her, but then when you put her on, you've got, Olivia McHugh just hit a home run that follows her, and you put speed on the bases. I mean, they did get her at second last time, but You're not going to see that very often.
There's a high fly ball to center
Just
field.
Didn't get enough of it.
But it stays in play, and the center fielder puts it away for out number 2. That brings up Olivia McHugh. She struck out and homered in this game for the only run of the game. And like, Hannah Duff said at the beginning of the game, she'd like to see more runs because these one-run games.
Yeah, just anything can happen.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, she's pitching right at her.
You're also the visiting team, so Hoban gets the last at bat. Going into the bottom of the 7th, tied at 1 or leading by 1 is always scary. Fouls it back, strike 2. 0-2 here in the 5th inning.
It's just been a miserable postseason. I mean, baseball tried to get their game in last night, had to finish it today.
Ball 1, 1-2 the count. 2 outs here in the 5th inning. Dover leads 1-0 on Olivia McHugh's 4th inning home run. She's up here again. She hit it to that left field fence that from our angle looks like it's fairly shallow.
Yeah, and she hit that ball so hard. She had plenty of room out there.
Good eye. 2-2. Pitch was low.
Just wants to get a piece here.
2-2 pitch is high. McHugh works the count full.
Good at bat.
Havanis again, just giving up that home run. A double and a single. Struck out 7. She's having a good game against a strong Dover lineup.
Pop up. Looks like to the first baseman. We can't really see.
Second baseman comes over and knocks it to the ground.
Not really sure what happened. If they were maybe some miscommunication.
In a lot of these sports, you hear the coach saying, talk, talk, talk. I don't know that I heard any talking between two of them.
We're pretty close to first base, and I didn't really hear anything. And I'm not even really sure who they're going to put that error on.
I'm going to give it to the second baseman because she kind of stepped in front and popped off her glove. So now Allie Hupp has McHugh on first base on the error. Hupp takes ball 1. 1-0. McHugh on first. Reached on an error what probably should have been a routine pop-up.
Yes, absolutely. The first baseman did not even really have to move. She took one step in.
Didn't hear that mine.
And the tornadoes can make you pay.
Mm-hmm. Allie Hupp swings and fouls it back. Again, I feel like the rain's coming down even a little bit harder here as we continue here in the 5th inning. Started out as a mist. We are collecting some water on top of our tarp out here. It's getting muddy outside the field, but the turf
does keep it nice. It doesn't really seem to be bothering any of the players yet.
You get 7 strikeouts on this side and 12 strikeouts on the other side. You're not seeing many players slip because there aren't many opportunities for them to run around out there.
But the gripping of the ball does not seem to be a problem yet, which is good. Good for the pitchers.
1-0 Dover. Hupp swings.
Nice
off the
stop.
Second baseman's ankles. They're going to call her safe at first. She beats it out.
What a run by Hupp.
So another error on the second baseman out there.
That was a great stop, though. I don't know if it hit her
glove.
Yeah,
hit her ankle. Going to get a runner into the game.
So Abby Yockey, sophomore for Dover, is coming in for Olivia McHugh.
So runners are in first and second now.
Trying to get some speed on the bases.
Avery Contini at the plate. She has a double in this game, and she popped up to third base in her first at bat.
We do have 2 outs.
Just 3 hits. I don't know how you're scoring that last one. Hit or error?
I mean, honestly, I don't know if they'll score that as an error. I mean, that was a really hard hit ball. I mean, just the fact that she knocked that down and kept it in the infield.
I think they do have it up there as an error.
Do they?
Yep.
Ooh.
Not generous here.
Not being generous up here.
In Alliance.
I mean, that was a hard hit ball.
2 outs for Contini. She looks at strike 1. Runners on first and second off a pair of errors by Hoban. And Contini fouls it back. Out of play. Everything is my score sheets are like tissue paper now. Everything just gets wet. We're under a tent, but it's just a mist that comes from every direction. And
no, I can barely keep track of anything. It's just if I write something down, it just breaks through the paper.
And it looks like it's raining a little bit out there, too, so. Ball 1-2 to Contini. I feel like they'll keep playing unless there's no chance of thunder or lightning, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not coming down hard enough.
And even those 2 errors, I wouldn't attribute any of that to the weather.
No.
There's
another
hit
check swing
to the second baseman. This time she makes a nice play, reaches up overhead, and puts it away.
Fumbled it a little bit.
So she does get the final out after a pair of errors, and we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 1-0 Dover on Big Z Sports.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Thank all of our sponsors for making this presentation possible on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel and at WJER.com, including our local Subway restaurants. We team up with them to recognize excellence in each athletic contest we air on WJER with the Subway Player of the Game Award. At the conclusion of today's game, we'll name our Subway Player of the Game, and that athlete will enjoy a great meal from our local Subway restaurants. Subway, find your fresh. In Alliance, it is 1-0. Dover leads Hoban. The winner advances to a regional championship game. That game will take place in Pickerington.
Yep.
Don't know their opponent yet. Kara Lint still on the mound as we head to the 5th inning. She's faced the minimum batters, struck out 12, and she continues. Before the game, Coach Hannah Duff said she'd like to use both pitchers. Jenna Molk, we'll see what kind of the situation.
Yeah, I don't know if Kara's she hasn't pitched that many pitches. We do have the 4, 5, 6 up in the lineup.
First, it's Adeline Herstich. They call her Addie over there, I've heard. So Addie Herstich, batting .377 as a sophomore, the third baseman. Just one at-bat. One of the 12 strikeout victims for Kara Lint, who delivers. High. Ball 1. .377 average. She has a home run on the season, does Herstich. Ball 2.
Sees another ball.
2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2-1. I don't think Lint has thrown many.
Lint's not gonna. Yeah, she's not gonna stay out of the strike zone very long.
Strike 2.
Right at the waist.
So count is even now at 2-2. Looking for her strikeout number 13. And Herstich prevents it. She fouls it back. 1-0 Dover. Just one run in this game. Only 3 hits, and they're all for Dover. It's Olivia McHugh's home run. That's the difference in the game so far.
Sees another ball.
So count is full.
Rare full counts for Kara Lint.
Herstich hoping to be the first base runner of the game for the Knights.
Yeah, we'll see her.
And it's Lowe's. So she walks. That's the first time a Hoban player has reached base, and we'll see what they try to do here. They haven't been able to get a hit. Ellie Wigan, the center fielder, batting .397. We'll see what Hoban does if they want to play small ball and try to move a runner around.
She did strike out, but she had a couple foul balls. She was one of the full counts in this game.
Bat stays on her shoulder for ball 1.
I would think they would try to move this base runner. They say
they're
maybe
showing
in a
bunt here. Strike
didn't
called.
even get a piece of it.
Bantam has her eye on the runner, thinking of throwing behind her. She leads off a little too much. Fouls off a bunt for strike 2. I'm not sure if you look at the results of their games, how many times they played small ball, Hoban, because they've put up a lot of runs in
They have
some
put
of
up a lot of runs, and you said there's not a lot of triples, home runs on the stat sheet for them.
So 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Bantam tries to throw behind her. She's safe at first. But it's strikeout number 13 for Lint. I think it's safe to say it's raining out there.
It's definitely raining now. And it must be a little bit harder. You can see it's kind of raining at an angle now.
Showing bunt.
Oh,
strike called.
Pass, though.
Pass ball. Goes off the top of Bantam's glove into the backstop, and the runner advances. So now we have a runner in scoring position. Kind of like what we said. Carolyn, outstanding. 12 strikeouts in 4 innings, but with just a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, anything can happen right now.
You get a walk and a pass ball, and you have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And your batter is Graceland Schultz, first baseman, also a pitcher, not today so far, batting .395 on the season. Pitches low, gets away from Bantam, but the runner does not advance.
Yeah, she quickly got to that ball.
1-1 the count. So 13 strikeouts for Lint for all the 13 outs of the game. But she's got a runner on second with 1 out. Strike at the knees. 1-2 the count. Right by the first base coach here.
Yeah.
He did not like that call
no,
at the knees.
No, he did not. It looked low, but I feel like, she's been pretty consistent.
1-2, 1 out. There's a big hit to left field. Runner's going to hold at third, though.
Yeah, Madeline Faulkner got it in very quickly.
Ball comes in quick. So first hit of the game. Now you got runners at the corners with 1 out for Hoban. Next up is Sophia Nielsen. She was batting .410 coming into this game. The right fielder, a sophomore.
Duff's coming to the mound. I don't know if she's going to talk to Kara or go ahead and put Jenna in at this point.
It's really great work from Kara Lint. 13 strikeouts. But still, in this postseason, not much run support for your pitcher. And you're only up 1-0 after the outstanding effort. We'll see if they decide to put Molk into the game.
As of right now, it looks like they're just talking to Kara. Oh, wait. Now she's going to the ump, so she might be making the change now. Yep.
So Carolyn steps out. We're going to get Jenna Molk into pitch, coming in from shortstop. Some more lineup changes in store for Dover.
I'm assuming that'll bring... Oh, no.
Actually, Lint is back out there.
Yeah, she's back on the field.
She needed a new towel, maybe.
Yep, Kara's staying in the game.
I don't know if I didn't notice it before, but she came out with a towel. Maybe she needed a new towel. So Kara Lint still pitching. Runners on first and third.
1 out.
Sophia Nielsen is your batter. She wants to bunt. She lays it down. So she is safe. They did not want to throw to first and give up that run. So we'll give her a bunt single. Now the bases are loaded with 1 out. But there's a force out at every play.
So you got the sophomore catcher up in Peters. So the infield will be in a little bit.
Peters, .280 average coming into this game. Bases loaded, 1 out. Lint fires a strike. "13 strikeouts in this game for Kara Lint. But here in the 5th inning, the bases are loaded on a walk, a single, and a bunt single. Strike 2, fouled it off. Bottom of the lineup here for Hoban, the 8th batter, Nevaeh Peters, and then Olivia Havanis, the pitcher, would be up next. 1 out. Lint trying to get out of this jam. Swing and a miss.
Got that one.
Strike 3 for the 14th strikeout of the game for Kara Lint. And Havanis, the pitcher, 7 or 8 strikeouts of her own.
Yep, she's wanting to help herself out here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Game's only run on a home run by the Tornadoes' Olivia McHugh. Pitch was low, 1-1. First situation in the game here in the 5th where Lint has had to contend with base runners. They are loaded, but 2 outs.
With 2 outs, she just needs to focus on the batter.
Strike 2 called. painted the outside corner there.
The Hoban crowd did not like that pitch.
1-2, your count. Bottom of the 5th inning. Carolyn looking to get out of a bases-loaded one-out situation. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 15 for Carolyn, and she gets out of it. We head to the 6th inning. Dover still leading 1-0 on Big Z Sports.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Back here in Alliance, as our score sheets are just falling apart. Everything is wet out here. The rain maybe let up a tiny bit,
I think so.
But it's still misting. It has been misting this whole game. Hasn't made a difference, though. Dover escapes there. They up 1-0. Carolyn, we thought she was going to come out of the game. She just needed a towel or something. And whatever it was,
it worked.
It worked. 15 strikeouts for 15 outs. Like we've said about her many times, very calm, even keeled. Got out of a situation
Didn't miss a beat, had bases loaded.
Want to thank all of our sponsors, including McDonald's. Whether you're looking for a quick bite to eat or a new career, our local McDonald's wants to meet you. Download the app for big savings or stop in and fill out an application. Dover leads 1-0 as we go to their 6th inning.
Charlie Reese up. She had a hit with her first at bat.
We've mentioned a couple of times, not a deep fence out there. Don't have any measurements on it. But Reese is a home run hitter. So you can easily get it there. We hear some Hoban fans not happy with the calls here.
Called that a ball.
2-0.
I think the assistant coach wanted that to be called a strike.
Got the call that time. To 2-1 for Charlie Reese.
Oh, she swung on that. Must have been an inside pitch. It looked like Reese her back foot moved way out of the box.
Fouls it off again. 2-2. Reese has a single, stolen base, and she struck out in 2 at-bats. And again, Olivia Havanis for Hoban has pitched a great game except for 1 hit.
Oh, got her.
Strikeout number 8. Or maybe 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah, she has pitched a good game. She's pitched a smart game, too.
Yeah.
She's pitched at all the batters. We do have several home run hitters for the Tornadoes. But she hasn't really pitched around anybody.
10 strikeouts for Havanis. He throws a strike there to Susie Peltz. Peltz has struck out and walked. Just 1-0 your score. There's a big hit up the middle. And Dover has a base runner here in the 6th inning. It's Susie Peltz with the single. Hit number 4 for the Tornadoes. That brings up Ariana Immel. Hit a fly ball to the warning track and walked in this game.
Yeah, she's had 2 great at-bats.
Pitch was outside, ball 1.
Duff wants to talk to her.
Or talk to the umpire.
Oh, it looks like maybe we're getting a runner here for Peltz. Yep, here comes in Sophie Banham.
The catcher's sister, a little confusion there. It's all right. Susie Pelt's going to the dugout.
Yeah, the umpire hadn't called her out yet. Duff is still talking to her behind home plate.
Getting some coaching over here from Coach Morris. All right, Ariana Immel now with Bantam running at first base after Susie Peltz got a single.
Looks like we're ready to play again.
All right, Olivia Havanis ready to pitch. Strike called.
Oh, 1-1.
1 run on 4 hits for Dover. No runs on 2 hits for Hoban. They also have 2 errors. Big swing by Immel, grounder to third base.
She's not there, so
Bantam
she's safe.
is safe at second. And on the fielder's choice, Immel gets on base. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
Second baseman wasn't even there.
Now with just 1 out again, it's Maddie Bantam, junior catcher. The Subway player of the game the last time this team played with her RBI double to account for the only run. That one bounces to home. A little confusion on the base paths out there. And now Sophia Bantam is caught in a rundown.
Oh, she's out of the base. Yeah, out of the baseline.
And Bantam is
call her out.
So, again, base running hurts the Tornadoes here as they run themselves out of a base runner, and there's a 1-0 count with 2 outs.
Yeah, Hoban lucked out on that.
A little too big of a lead out there, and then Immel over here started running to second.
Yeah, kind of ran her off the base, and then
so some discussion out there.
Yeah, between the Hoban coach and the umpire.
So it wasn't out. Not sure what the little bit animated discussion over there. The base runner was out. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what
not sure if he wanted her out a different
I
way.
don't know.
Like she was out of the base path.
She was out of the base path. I mean, either way.
So perhaps he was hoping that would be the call, but instead, they just tagged her out.
Yeah, regardless, it's an out.
Maddie Bantam, the catcher now, with Immel on first base.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Two and 0.
Two outs. Three and 0 the count.
Maddie way ahead on the count.
They did give Immel a hit on the ground out. Not a ground out, but a fielder's choice. Bantam was safe at second.
Got
Swing on a
one.
3-0 pitch, but right back to the pitcher.
Oh.
Was high, but
Thought she was almost overthrew her at first.
so that's 3 outs. So it's still 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning here in Alliance. Dover leads Hoban. We'll be back on Big Z Sports.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 new Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and Grand Slam ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your new Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today, and be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
Back at Alliance, Dover leads 1-0 over Hoban in this Division III regional semifinal matchup. The Sweet 16, Dover looking to advance to the Elite 8 for the second straight year. And
I think we're seeing our pitcher change right now.
Jenna Molk has the face mask on. And she's going to take over for Kara Lint. Lint flawless through 4 innings, 12 strikeouts, then got into a jam there with a walk and a couple of singles in the 5th, but she struck out the final 2 batters, giving her 15 strikeouts in 5 innings of work. And now Jenna Molk comes in, perhaps to pitch the final 2 innings to wrap this one up for Dover.
So that changes the look of your infield a little bit. Olivia McHugh will go back over to 3rd, and Sarah Clark is coming in to play second base. And Avery Contini will move over to short.
Another 1-run game here for the Tornadoes. This is a stress-filled postseason for them.
It definitely has been.
Completely different experience than their first few games through the tournament last year. I think they opened against Minerva, and it was like 11-1 to start.
Yeah.
Then a couple games later, it was like 14-0 over Steubenville. I think in between, Indian Valley gave them some trouble, but I think it was still 8-2 or 9-2 score. But here, every game has been 1 run.
Yeah, it's a little different, too, when you start the postseason playing your rival and playing them for the 3rd time in a season. That's always tough.
Yeah, every opponent, there haven't been any cupcakes in this path.
No, it's definitely been different than last year.
Start with Tri-Valley, and they were a great team. New Philly was good.
Yeah, New Philly
Sheridan
played a great game. But the Tornadoes, they just find a way to win.
Molk fires it in there. Swing and a miss. Top of the order. Kaya Rankin.
Do start with a foul ball, though.
Mm-hmm. She's got 2 strikeouts, as does everybody who's gotten out in this game for Hoban. Kara Lint goes 5 innings, 15 strikeouts, 2 hits, no runs. Strike called. 0-2 the count.
And it's just a completely different look with Molk on the mound. She just has such a different windup. Long stride, gets almost all the way out of the pitcher's circle.
Ball 1-2.
And they're going to talk to her. She must not have that back foot on the.
Yeah,
We've seen that a couple times.
Talking to Coach Morse, there's a couple of different things opposing coaches have complained about Jenna. So last time in the postseason, this time it's the towel. They say you can't have a towel on the ground.
Oh, can't have it on the ground. All right.
So it wasn't the back foot. Sometimes they say that her foot leaves
comes off
the rubber a little early. Last year in the tournament, she was working too fast. She was not putting the ball in her glove before she was pitching it. So she had to slow down a little bit.
Little timeout.
1-2 your count. None of that this time. It was just
a towel.
Towel on the ground. Fouls it back to stay alive. Kaya Rankin, of course, batting .449 coming in, leading the team with 44 hits. Junior second baseman. The only junior in the lineup.
Yeah, very young team for Hoban.
She takes a timeout again. Top of the order here for Hoban in the 6th inning. It's Rankin, Regan, and Shanigo. Pitch was low, gets all the way to the backstop. 2-2 evens the count. Rankin's making her pitch. And has taken time out in the box a couple times, too, to extend this at-bat.
Oh,
there's a hit down the right field line.
Hupp's got it.
Allie Hupp makes a nice play out there, and it's out number 1 for Jenna Molk. That's the first out that Hoban has made that wasn't a strikeout.
Yeah. Yep, she was playing a little short, up out in right field. Played that ball perfectly.
There's a ground ball to the first baseman, and Peltz puts her out.
Okay, but we've seen 2 hits so far.
So 2 outs for Jenna Molk. First pitch swinging for Regan there. Madison Shanigo now up in the 3rd spot. Sophomore left fielder batting .452 coming into this game. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, Jenna Molk pitching in relief. Came in here in the 6th inning. Carol Lent went 5 innings, struck out 15 batters. 2 hits, no runs. Strike 2.
Strike.
Against Molk, 2 Hoban batters have put the ball in play, but 2 outs. Now she's up 0-2 with 2 outs against Shanigo. Hits it into the dirt, and it bounces foul. Into the turf. I guess there's no dirt out here.
No. Not in this field.
They did make it brown.
Yeah.
As opposed to Dover's red.
Yeah, it's a really nice field up here.
Oh, and 2 Molk delivers. Pitch was low. 1-2 the count.
So Maddie's going to get a new ball.
Again, everything's wet out here. We were misting. We rained for a while. It doesn't look like it's raining
definitely slowed down
so much anymore. We're going to get an illegal pitch call.
Pitch, so that should.
Again, there's a couple of different things that Molk has been warned on.
So that should be a ball.
So 2-2. So came off of the rubber there. The little pantomime of it out there.
So now we've got a ump called a timeout.
A little discussion going on.
Can't really.
Perhaps between the
tell,
umpire.
I can't even really tell who she's talking to. Oh, she's talking to the other umpire down at 3rd.
So they're watching to make sure.
Foul ball.
Ball's fouled back. Stays at 2-2. Now there's some discussion here as the first base coach and the umpire are talking about.
I think he wanted that pitch called illegal also.
Jenna's feet. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. And we get a ball, 3-2. So over here, the first base coach and the umpire are watching.
Yeah, I think
Jenna's
she's
feet come
asking
off the
for
rubber.
a check swing. Is that what she's asking? I think the home umpire's like, no, they're not even asking down here. Full counts.
Again, you watch Molk pitch. She's got just a huge step towards the home plate compared to any other pitcher that we've seen. Comes out of the circle. That ball's in the dirt. She walks her.
That ball hopped around. Maddie picked it up.
She wants 8.
There's still 2 outs. Got the 4-hitter up.
Adeline Herstich, the third baseman.
Yeah, she walked last at bat. Got all the way to 3rd, but did not get in.
Strike 1. So runner on first walked. It's Madison Shanigo. Ball 1. 1-1 your count. Again, Molk pitching in relief. She's done it before in this tournament. Started plenty of games during the season, though.
Strike.
So 1-2.
But that ball did pop out of Bannum's glove.
2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Hoban just 2 hits in the game. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And we head to the 7th inning. Dover still leading 1-0 here on Big Z Sports.
This is Christine from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your trained comfort specialist located in downtown Dover. In the dead of winter or the dog days of summer, we're here for you 24/7 with friendly, personal attention and honest, affordable service. And right now, our customers will receive a free duct cleaning with a qualifying system. Call me for details. So if you've been considering installing a new HVAC system, now is the time to act. Call me, Christine, at 330-343-5511. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, your comfort on call since 1981.
We head to the 7th inning. Dover leading 1-0. Bill Amershaw and Ricky Metcalf here for WJER and Big Z Sports. Dover, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. Hoban, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. And it looks like we're going to get a complete game here out of Olivia Havanis for Hoban. And Dover counters with number 9 batter Madeline Faulkner. And then it's top of the order again, back to Jenna Molk. Again, these games have all been stressful for Dover. They've won 2 games this postseason, 1-0, and that's the score right now. They would love to add something else to it. Maybe keep their blood pressure a little lower here in the bottom of the 7th.
Make the bottom of the 7th feel a little better.
They did score early this time. Their other 1-0 games, they scored late. Bottom of the 7th and bottom of the 6th. Faulkner looks at ball 1. Faulkner, the senior left fielder, looks at strike 1. One and 1. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Again, Havanis has pitched well. 10 strikeouts.
She has pitched a good game.
Has held Dover to just 1 run on 5 hits.
So far, just that one swing of the bat by Olivia McHugh has been all the difference in this game. Now they both have had base runners as she gets Faulkner swinging. Had bases loaded a couple times.
Strikeout number 11. Molk up for Dover. And again, she has put the ball in play twice and walked. Shallow fly ball last time up. She grounded out on a check swing in the first. In between, she walked. But they've been pitching to her. Ball 1.
She hasn't pitched around her at all so far. We'll see what they do here, being in the 7th inning in a 1-run game.
1-0 count. She's dangerous on the base paths, too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to walk her every time because...
Although they did catch her stealing. Peters threw her out.
Yeah, perfect throw.
As in the 3rd.
But there's really no easy at-bat for the Tornadoes. I mean, you got Olivia McHugh up next, and then Allie Hupp and Avery continue to follow.
2-0 count to McHugh. Or, excuse me. Molk swings for the fences and misses. 2-1 the count. Havanis is set. 2-1 pitch. Molk swings and pops it up.
It looks like it's out of play.
It goes out of play.
Yep. Down the hill.
And this is a regional semifinal, Sweet 16 in Division 3. The winner advances to a regional final in Pickerington. 2-2 your count. Molk gets rid of a glove and a towel. And she's ready for the 2-2 pitch from Hoban. 11 strikeouts on the day for her. Molk swings it high and deep to center field, and it is off the scoreboard for a home run. Dover leads 2-0 on the Jenna Molk solo home run. We've kind of been waiting for that all postseason.
I haven't seen it yet. The Tornadoes are feeling a little better about this 2-run lead now.
You know, I didn't notice the hole in the scoreboard. Do you see right next to the H in home?
Yeah.
I don't know if she knocked the...
Oh, no, that's the light. See where it says visitor?
Yes, okay. Dang, I was hoping she put a dent in it. Left her signature on the scoreboard there that says Aviator Softball.
Would have been really cool.
2-0 now, your score. 2 solo home runs from the top of the order, Jenna Molk and Olivia McHugh, and McHugh's up here again.
Yeah, that ball was gone. If that scoreboard wouldn't have stopped it, it would definitely have been in the trees.
So now McHugh squares up. She looks at ball 1. It's not a lot, but 2-0 is better than 1-0.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a sigh of relief out there.
Especially in a game like this. 2 runs are obviously hard to come by.
Fouls it back 1-1. And we expect Molk to come out and pitch the 7th inning. Lind could come back in. She's done that before. But Molk so far just 1 inning, so expecting her back for the 7th. 1-1, 1 out for Olivia McHugh, who's homered today, struck out, reached on an error. Swings and misses for strike 2. McHugh and Hupp both reached on errors in the 5th inning. But Dover wasn't able to
that was their
score.
Bases loaded inning. Couldn't make anything of it.
2-2 the count.
Must have been outside.
Again, we don't have an angle to
I
tell you
can't
where
tell.
the pitchers are.
Definitely across the knees, but
she hits it high in the air.
Second baseman calling it.
She squeezes it.
She gets that one.
Out number 2. 2 outs now in the 7th inning. And it's Allie Hupp. She struck out twice, reached on an error. Two nothing your score. Home runs by Olivia McHugh in the 4th and Jenna Molk here in the 7th.
Hupp swings. I think it's out of play.
Strike number 1. 0-1 the count. So we look ahead to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 batters for Hoban.
That one just got away from her for ball 1.
1-1.
But it was the bottom of the lineup that got the runners on the base paths. And
there's a nice hit for Allie
just
Hupp.
over the second baseman. She's going to be looking to turn 2, but came back to first.
So single for Allie Hupp.
Yeah, good solid hit to the center fielder.
That brings up Avery Contini, who's doubled in this game. 1 for 2. Or excuse me, 1 for 3. Two outs. The 7th hit for Dover. Contini looks at ball 1. Hupp's going to steal second. She is safe.
They really need to start sliding a little bit earlier when they're on turf. We saw this in the last game. Or I guess the last game we did at home. They're sliding past the base.
Now Contini has a runner in scoring position. Swings and fouls it off. 1-1. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Dover's added a run. Jenna Molk's home run makes it 2-0.
Just getting the pitcher wants a new ball. Don't say, but the umpire does not have any.
Got a text.
After a few foul balls.
After all of our weather talk, somebody sent me a text saying the radar looks clear for Alliance. Well, the radar does not see what's happening on the ground here, but it seems like the rain and the mist has stopped.
It did. I looked on my way up here, and it showed nothing, and it was a complete mist the whole entire game till about the 7th inning.
Avery Contini, 1-1 count, 2 outs. Two and 1. Allie Hupp reached on a single, and she is on second base earlier in the inning. Jenna Molk homer to make it 2-0 Dover. Contini swings.
Little check swing.
Little pop-up, hits the ground. First baseman can't handle it. And we got runners safe at first and third.
Just couldn't get to it.
That was a tough play.
That was a tough play. Just a little fluke of a hit, but hey, it worked.
So you get a single, you get runners on the corners.
Yeah. Moved up to third.
So that's Dover's 8th hit, and you get Charlie Reese, who can really make her coaches take a breath of relief if she can send another run home. Hupp's on third base. Contini swings and misses for strike 1. Back-to-back singles from Allie Hupp and Avery Contini have them on first and third. Hupp still second in between. And now Charlie Reese can add to this Dover lead.
0-1 count, fouls it off. Quickly down 0-2.
Oh, 2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Dover is the visiting team today. So Hoban gets one more crack at it in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, got it.
Reese hits it deep to center field, but
she's got it.
She's right underneath it, squeezes it for the out. So we head to the bottom of the 7th. Dover up 2-0 with the insurance run from Jenna Molk's homer here on Big Z Sports.
This is Nathan Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Contact us today for all your auto, home, farm, and commercial insurance needs. We're proud to have been your local hometown agents for over 35 years and look forward to helping you see the difference local agents can make for you. Kemp Insurance on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
This is Don Kemp with Kemp Insurance. Whether it's repair work from a fender bender, the after effects of a powerful storm, or a life-changing moment like a house fire, Kemp Insurance is here to provide unmatched customer service. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years.
We're back here in Alliance. Dover leading 2-0. They have home runs from Olivia McHugh and Jenna Molk. And Molk is on the mound to close out this game. Carolyn started it, struck out 15 batters in 5 innings, escaped a bases-loaded 1-out jam in the 5th inning. Now Jenna Molk is here for her 2nd inning of work, looking to close out this game. Helped herself out a bit there with that home run.
Yeah. So I was definitely feeling a little better going into this bottom half. If they can hold them here.
Some other scores.
I was going to say, do we know who they play yet?
I am not sure about that. I know the Garraway girls won today, 11-1.
Oh, did they? Wow, great.
And Garraway boys baseball also won 2-0. Looks like they are going to face off against the Highland Hawks, who are winning big in their game.
Yes, they've had a good season.
Haven't got a Dover update in a while.
The Dover boys are winning 6-4. They just went up. They were down 4-3 at the top of the 7th, so they got the bottom of the 7th up now.
Right back here in Alliance. Jenna Molk getting set for her second inning of work here in the 7th. There's a hit.
There's a hit.
The third of the game.
Oh, great play by Allie Hupp, though. Just fell a little short, ran it out, but she charged that ball and almost threw her out at first.
So Wigan gets
Starts
the lead
off
up
with a
runner
hit.
aboard. It's a single.
And then Schultz, she had a line drive to left field, last at bat.
Schultz, the first baseman, strike one, swing and a miss.
Yeah, she was way behind that pitch.
1 for 2 today. Strikeout in the second, single in the 5th. A .395 hitter. She's hit 2 home runs this season, but she's down 0-2.
A little change of speed on that one. Quickly down 0-2.
Hoban has a runner on first base with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Last chance, trailing 2-0.
The rain has picked back up.
Grace Schultz, the batter. Looks at
got her.
Strike
Looking.
3. Out number 1.
Yep.
2 strikeouts for Jenna Molk.
You hear Coach Mo telling him she bunted last at bat, got on, everybody was safe.
It's Sophia Nielsen, the right fielder, .410 batting average, but a bunt single got her on. Strike 1. Different situation here.
Yeah.
Leading 1-0, you might, like last time they might have been able to throw her out at first, but they would have had a run score had they done that. This time maybe they take the out. Well, certainly they take the out.
Strike 2.
0-2 the count, 1 out. Fouls it back, stays alive. This is Nielsen's first time facing Molk. Against Lynch, he was 1 for 2. And another great effort by Kara Lynch. Perfect through 4 innings and 15 strikeouts in 5.
Having another great postseason.
Swing and a miss.
Got her.
Strike 3. Strikeout number 3. And now the Knights are down to their last out here in the bottom of the 7th at Alliance. Dover looking to advance to the Elite 8 in Division 3. Friday at Pickerington would be the next game. Nevaeh Peters fouls it back. The catcher struck out twice against Carolyn. Molk up 2-0. 0-1 pitch. Ball's outside, 1-1. Runner on first base is Ellie Wigand, who singled to lead off the 7th inning, but 2 strikeouts by Molk.
He's got this game 1 out away from the end.
Peters swings and fouls it back. 1-2 your count. Now Hoban down to their last strike. Molk will get a 2-inning save here if she can get this last out. Kara Lynch would be your winning pitcher.
Here comes the pitch.
Molk delivers.
Ooh, must have been a little low.
Bantam tried to get it in that strike zone there at the end. Tried to get the called third strike, but it's 2-2. So 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on first, Jenna Molk, who had a home run The top of the frame, looking to close it out here. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the game.
That's the game.
Dover advances to a regional final on Friday at Pickerington. They win this one over Hoban. Your final score, 2-0. Dover beats the Knights. We'll be back to wrap this one up here on Big Z Sports.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, junior hot and crispy fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org. The Eat Fresh Refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
Back here in Alliance, Dover winners over Hoban 2-0 your final score. Dover 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Hoban no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. Your winning pitcher, Carol Lynch, she went 5 innings, struck out 15, gave up 2 hits. Jenna Molk gets the save in 2 innings of work. Jenna Molk struck out, 4 batters? 4 batters, 3 strikeouts there in the 7th inning. Jenna Molk also hit a home run. The other run in the game came off a home run from Olivia McHugh. It's time for us to present our Subway Player of the Game. After each contest we air on WJER. WJER teams with local Subway restaurants to present the Subway Player of the Game. Subway, find your fresh. Well, runs are hard to come by, Ricky, these games.
They have been for the Tornadoes, and I think just, on any given day, almost every single one of these Tornadoes can be Player of the Game. But we think tonight we're going to go with number 1, Olivia McHugh. Nothing was really going on in this game until she hit that home run, and then we saw some base runners, and I think she just really got it started for the Tornadoes. So
Olivia McHugh is your Subway Player of the Game. She hit the home run. It put Dover up 1-0, gave them all the runs they needed in this one as they beat Hoban 2-0. Plenty of candidates, though. Jenna Molk hit a home run, pitched for the save.
Carol Lynch.
You could give her
4
perfect innings. But you could give them the Subway Player of the Game every game because
Almost
they're
every
always
game.
on the mound.
Yeah.
So Olivia McHugh, congratulations, the Subway Player of the Game. That's going to wrap it up here. Dover beats Akron Hoban 2-0, your final score. For Ricky Metcalf, I'm Bill Hammerstrom. Thanks for listening on WJER and Big Z Sports.
You've been watching high school baseball and softball with Big Z Sports and WJER Radio in partnership with Claxon Communications. This broadcast was proudly sponsored by Dover Break, your local Wendy's restaurants, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Kemp Insurance, the ECO Educational Service Center, T-County Boxing Academy, and Dumont's. Special thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, your local McDonald's restaurants, and to Subway, sponsor of the WJER Subway Player of the Game. For unmatched high school sports coverage, follow Big Z Sports with WJER, the sports voice of the Valley.